All right, good morning. My name's Scott Fell. I'm here with the Understanding Project. And this morning I'm going to be talking to Jared Cagle. Jared, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm currently a pastor at a church in Flowery Branch called Chestnut Mountain Church. I've spent not a ton of time in pastoral ministry. This is going on my third year, but I have been doing ministry for quite some time, whether it be nonprofit ministry or volunteer young adult and student ministry through college and after college. Yeah, this is where I am. This is what I do. I've got three children at home, all under the age of 5, and a wife of 6 years, and we're rocking and rolling.
Awesome. Well, so you said you live in the Flowery Branch area.
Mm-hmm.
So have you always lived in this area?
I grew up in this area, south end of Gainesville. Went to a school called Johnson High School in South Hall County. Then went to Georgia State in Atlanta for college. And I played golf there on the team, and then ended up working in the athletic department after I finished school. So I was there for almost 8 years. It was a little bit 7.5 years. I was living downtown Atlanta and going to school or working at Georgia State. So after that, my wife and I lived in Atlanta for a year and a half, and then moved back home when we started to have kids. And she didn't love, having to carry a stroller up the stairs into our apartment. So
That's understandable. That's understandable. So, so Johnson High School, that's a fairly diverse high school, right?
Yeah, we were probably, the majority was white, about 41% when I was there, 42%, I believe. I'd have to check the numbers, but it was pretty diverse. There was, I would say, about 15 to 20% Hispanic, and then a little less from the African American community, probably 10 to 15%, but mostly those three ethnic groups.
Okay. And then when you went to Georgia State, so what was that like?
Yeah, that very different. A lot more of the Black community in Georgia State. I remember being there. My sophomore year was when Obama was elected president, and I remember that was a fascinating time to walk out, and literally there were parties everywhere on the street. Everybody was, celebrating the milestone for the Black community. It seemed like, it was everybody's party to have. And I remember walking down in the street and feeling, maybe for the first time, like a minority, walking through the streets of Atlanta, and not really thinking about it when I walked out my door. But then when I got outside, it was like, wow, can I be here? Do I belong here? Honest questions, like, for the first time in my life, because I've been the majority, and I've been around diversity, but certainly I've been in the majority all of my life up to that point. And I remember it. I wasn't expecting it, but I'll never forget it.
Yeah. That's it's kind of a strange feeling. So tell me a little bit about kind of your family dynamics when you were growing up.
Yeah. I had a dad who was in the public eye my whole life. He was in politics and had some different jobs within the political arena. Really, since I was 6 years old, he was in the public eye. So I've been all over the state with him. I've seen a lot of different ways of thought, ways of doing things. I understand the political system better than I wish I did, to be honest with you. I had a mom, still have a mom, that loves the Word of God, that loves the church, that loves people, that forgives better than anyone I've ever seen. And she taught me that. She taught me how how to grow in my faith, how to live out my faith. And both of my parents raised me in church and faith. And I had two brothers at home as well that were younger than me. And, you know, a lot of our upbringing was sort of in the spotlight because of my dad, and that shaped a lot. But God was gracious to allow us to persevere through it. And I certainly would say that I learned from both of my parents how to love people well, and what God teaches us about that.